Hey everyone, got a very special guest today, Chris Duncan, the problem, 8-1, appearing on this week's episode of Dana White Contender Series. Chris, my man, how's it going?
Yeah, good, thanks. How's yourself?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Living large on the East Coast over here. So are you in Vegas yet?
Yeah, we're just on the way to the strip, burning some calories, just kind of passing time. So we're making good use of the sunshine.
Good stuff, man. It looks really, really nice over there. It's a little bit dark and gloomy here. So you excited for the fight on Tuesday?
Fuck. There's a bear shit in the woods. Fucking hell. Yes.
I'm excited
just
too, man.
Forward to get in there and just get things done, to be honest. I want to get home, see my family, eat some food, drink some water. Well, not water, then I'm water loading, but you get my drift.
Yes, sir. Sure do. Are you still training at MXP over in the UK?
Yeah, no. I'm at Evo Gym in Stirling.
Cool. So as I said, 8-1 as a pro. 7 of those 8 wins are finishes. How do you anticipate take 2 going for you on Dana White Contender Series?
I don't really care how it goes, to be honest. In the past, I've always thought about the finish and always thought about where the fight's going to go. But this time, I'm going to have an open mind and see where the fight takes me, because I'm well versed everywhere. And unfortunately, I had my blinkers on for my last 7 fights. So this fight is going to be like full mix up of absolutely everything that I've got. But I'm just going to take it as it goes, because like there's no point forcing something that's not there, which I've done in the past, and that's kind of prohibited my skill set. So I just want to go in there, have a feel, move around, make sure I'm all there, and just take the finish when it comes.
Did you you got a chance to watch last week's episode of Contender Series by chance?
I did, yeah. We watched it just in the airport when I was traveling over.
Did you you see how pissed off Dana was at the end of that one?
I'll not be pissed off with me. Trust me. I've never had a boring fight in my life. So it's just people are trying too hard not to lose, and not enough people trying to win. So if guys are going to fucking try and win, they're obviously going to come out with a good performance. So I'm one of those guys that I want to win so badly that I'll always put on a good performance.
So even your last time out on Contender Series, you didn't get the dub, but it was a crazy fight. And I would say from a spectating perspective, you had a great performance until the fight didn't go your way. So I think you trusting your skills, being the fighter you are, I think that's going to go your way. You're very exciting. I don't think Dana's going to be bored with that at all.
Yeah, for sure. I just had my blinkers on. All the weight cuts that I've done in the past to get there, I did about 3 weight cuts, like 2.5, I call it. But it's just part of the process and part of the journey. Makes me know what I'm capable of. And listen, that was me that was in there, but it wasn't my best performance for sure, because I should have mixed up a bit more. I should have wrestled him. I probably could have submitted that guy, to be honest. But it is what it is. I'm happy that it happened, because trying to fix the problems in the UFC is a far greater skill than it is to fix it outside. So after that loss, I went back to the gym, worked on some things that I had to work on, and then I had a fight in London, and I managed to rectify and get rid of the nerves and get rid of all the other things that I wanted to get fixed for my next fight. So I'm just looking forward to going in there and just showing everybody what I can do this time.
I mean, you really just answered my next question too. I was going to ask, is there anything you learned from your first time on Contender Series? Seems you took a lot away from that, and you're going to be putting a lot of that to use, and you did a lot of that in training camp, yeah? Yeah,
don't cut weight more than once. That's what I would say. But that's part of the journey, isn't it? So there's a lot of things I learned from myself mentally. There was a lot what's the word I'm looking for? There's a lot of things going on the outside, like COVID and the weight cuts, loads of things that went on in that camp that probably didn't weigh in my favour. But at the end of the day, I went in there and tried to do my best, and I fell up short. But just happy that it happened. It's been a blessing in disguise.
Yeah, man. Well, you're looking good and you're looking ready. So I'm really excited for Tuesday. Let's look past Tuesday here a little bit. You get your big dub, you get that UFC contract. What's your perfect dream scenario career goal? Like how, if everything goes your way, how does it play out?
Well, I've only got one loss on my record, so I would like to rectify that. So I'd like to get Slava back, take him down and ground and pound his mush, and then make sure I've axed that off. Just go in there and outperform him, because like the whole lightweight division does have a problem when I go to the UFC, but I'd like to get that one back, because I felt like he got me on the down because of everything that was going on. So I'd like to rectify that, but I don't know if the UFC are interested in that sort of thing, but we'll see. I'll call for it.
I'm interested. That was a great fight. You two are some sluggers, so I'm always down for that one. So, Dana White, a big fan of mine, listening to the podcast. What do you got to say to the boss man ahead of your fight?
Just don't blink. Just get ready for it. And you heard him before. He's like, I don't care what you've done before. He's like, we're living in the moment. There's no point. There's no point saying, I'm 15-0 and I've done all this, and you come in and have a shit fight. Like, what's the point in that? Like, you're there to put on a performance. It's like going to a job interview and then turning up with a fucking tracksuit bottom on. Like, you need to go there with all your kit ready, prepared, and then make sure you put in a performance and make sure Dana White remembers you for that fight, not for like what's on your record previously. So I don't think he cares. So I'm just going to go in there and do my best.
Totally, man. Totally agree. So my last question for you here, you mentioned your family back home. You're in Scotland, UK. What is your family? What is back home, Scotland? What does that do for you, like motivation wise, when you're stepping into a fight? Like, how important is it representing your country and your family?
Oh, definitely. It means a lot. Like, it means a lot to anybody, I'm sure. But it changed the way. It changed a little bit in the sense that, like, I used to fight for myself, but I do fight for my family to a certain extent, because I really do want to be able to fight and be able to supply for my family, so my missus can not work, and then my little girl can have the best education or the best starting life possible. So that's a good motivation. But there's no added pressure when it comes to having a family. It's just everything changes a little bit. You've got other things to worry about.
100%, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, you still go ahead.
We should go. Before we should go, we're going to go in here, I think.
Totally nude. You going in? You gonna have a good time?
Yeah. I better make sure I tip them more.
You better have the ones on you, man.
There's hundreds of them about here. There's so many of them.
Oh yeah, I've never been to Vegas, man, but I hear that strip's just craziness and a lot of naked people.
Look at my coach being a pedophile.
Hey, Coach, Chris gonna get that dub.
Says hi.
What's up, Coach? Well, hey, man, Chris, thank you so much for your time, dude. Really appreciate it. Chris Duncan,
no problem, buddy.
8-1, looking to win on Dana White Contender Series. Join Joanna Calderwood, Paul Craig in the UFC. Chris, my man, kick ass on Tuesday.
Thanks, brother. Speak to you soon.